Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a look at what this new Jurassic World film is gonna be like. Alright, so with the new Jurassic World movie that is coming to theaters summer of 2025, and not only did they drop the official title, but they also gave us our first look images of what the film is actually going to be like. And I'm also going to be talking about if this will be any good, especially after the last trilogy of movies and even after Dominion. And even if this film is actually going to be any good, if it's going to shape a whole new generation, especially with the cast that is attached, and so much more I'm going to be talking about, and that's what I'm going to do here in this video, especially for that. And so if you're new, then be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future bits. But now, let's talk about it. And now, if you guys know this franchise inside and out, especially as it started off with Jurassic Park from Steven Spielberg, and it remains one of the greatest movies of all time, especially for how great it was, from the score to the grand effects, especially as it shaped dinosaur movies forever. But even within that franchise, it did have a stinker or two, but even as we moved into the Jurassic World trilogy, and that was a fun time as well, especially with Jurassic World that had Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and those were fun summer blockbuster flicks. But even like after Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, and especially with that movie, that was an absolute stinker. And that movie did the No Way Home thing by bringing back the original cast while trying to blend in the new characters as well. But they did like a different plot involving bugs and not focusing enough on the dinosaurs. I mean, what are they doing anyways? But after that, like they announced a new Jurassic World movie, and you've been fans that were wondering why they were doing it, especially with Universal that is doing it as well. But now, what Universal unveiled today is that we have the official title for the movie, and that is with Jurassic World Rebirth, and that it is coming to theaters July 2025, so that is next summer. And even if you look at the 2025 movie and TV show slate, it is packed. And now, for a second here, I want to dissect some things about this, because even though they're continuing the Jurassic World movies, especially like with that title of Rebirth, and possibly bring in like a new generation, and like because it has a Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, and Mahershala Ali attached, and like I'm sure it's going to somehow bring in the dinosaurs into this plot. But I think with the Rebirth, I mean, it's going to like touch upon something new, a completely new, beyond the timeline of this whole franchise, especially with the Jurassic World Park. But even within the world of Jurassic Park, I hope that it involves around dinosaurs and not some other like random creature, like only focusing on the dinosaurs, because I mean, I adore Jurassic Park, and I hope that they do this right, especially with the new cast, and even with Gareth Edwards that did a Rogue One and the recent movie The Creator, and like he has brought some awesome stuff to his filmography, and I hope that this movie delivers on a good note. I mean, I know what Gareth can do, and I hope that this has like a good direction for the franchise, and hopefully critics and audiences, and especially for the general audiences that grew up with these movies, love it. And so, with the plot synopsis right here, and where it fits in the timeline, it says that this movie will take place 5 years after the events of the last movie, Jurassic World Dominion, especially with this plot, and it reads: those remaining exist in isolated equatorial environments with climates resembling the one in which they thrived. The three most colossal creatures with that tropical biosphere hold the key to a drug that will bring a miraculous life-saving benefits to mankind. And it even included this: the planet's ecology has proven largely inhospitable to dinosaurs. And now, especially with that synopsis right here, that I'm glad that this is taking place like far after the events of Dominion, like not like a month or like a year after. No, they're like a touch upon this new timeline as like a whole new generation. But I don't know how I feel about this, but even with this new film, I'm keeping my expectations low. And now, what this plot is really sounding like, and what they're trying to fit in with the story, is that it's going to involve a team that is racing to secure DNA samples from three colossal creatures that is going to involve land, sea, and air. And to me, this looks like a very an interesting concept for what they're going to adapt for the next movie, and hopefully that it'll be better than the last movie, Dominion. But even for this, I mean, like I am down for this kind of movie. I just hope it's good, and especially with our first look images that we have here is with Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey, and of course the two main stars of the movie, and they're probably looking at the creatures. And also, in this next image right here is with Mahershala Ali. It looks he seems to be running away from a dinosaur that is trying to eat him, while also carrying like a fire torch stick in his hand. And this is similar to Jeff Goldblum and that scene from Jurassic Park. And even based on these two images here, they're going back to the roots of Jurassic Park, of what that film has made it to be. And on top of that, we have our main characters' names of what they will be like in the film. And that with Scarlett Johansson, who will be playing Zora Bennett, a skilled covert operations expert. Jonathan Bailey will be playing Dr. Henry Loomis, a paleontologist. And Mahershala Ali will be playing Duncan Kinnaid, Zora's most trusted team leader. And it sounds like with these names and their descriptions, it sounds like, I mean, this movie is going to be interesting, and like it sounds like it's going to be intriguing. Like I like the Jurassic World and this entire franchise as a whole, and having more drawn dinosaurs and their species. I am excited. I mean, I'm interested for what this new Jurassic World movie is about, and I just want it to be good, and now focusing on like a subplot instead of focus on dinosaurs once again. I'm pretty sure Gareth Edwards has something cooking up his sleeve, but like based on the title, based on these two images, it looks like we're getting good stuff. And even for how I am feeling right now with this, and I'm feeling like fine. Like now we're getting a new Jurassic World movie next year, and I think this is like a mixed bag for me, but I just hope that it delivers on like a good final product, because even if you look at the last two Jurassic World movies that have crossed $1 billion, but of course they're gonna continue making these movies because it's a business and they need to make money. But I just hope that it's not like a cash grab, because we've seen what other movie sequels can do in this modern day, where it's trying to act like a cash grab, or it's trying to do like not something new. I'm just hoping that this delivers on like a good note, especially with a good score, good story, and for what they have up their sleeve. And I hope it's like original and like a new timeline. And I just hope that it turns out to be good. And so for my final thoughts is, based on everything that we got with the official title, with these first looks of what the film is going to be like, I'm interested. I'm not like over the hype, like over the moon excited. It's just these look good, but I'm keeping my expectations low. But if it continues to be the same thing, especially after Dominion, which was awful, I just hope it delivers on a good note. And I think Gareth Edwards does have something positive for this movie, and I think he's going to do a great job. I have faith in him, especially as I like the creator and Rogue One. But even that he's directing a new Jurassic World movie, and even after so much stuff went on, but I think we're in good hands of what Universal has to deliver and continuing the world of dinosaurs and Jurassic World as we know it. But that's going to do it for this video. Just let me know in the comments below, and what your thoughts on these, and are you looking forward to the new Jurassic World movie when it comes to theaters summer of 2025? Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notification bell for future videos. Also follow all my social medias, always linked down below, including my Patreon. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.